What is going on, everybody? It's been too long since I've done a Quest of Cosmic, and yeah, I know I said that a lot, but I mean, this time it was too big of a break. Man, let's see, I spent about 2 weeks on the Morgan Tech video, and last week I went to Anime Expo, which is really fun, by the way, if you've never been to it. Yeah, so during that time I wasn't able to do any ranked games, but yeah, Anime Expo was pretty cool. It's always fun going to it. This is the 3rd year in a row that I've been to it, and yeah, I get to see people I haven't seen in a while. I get to talk with them, and I also got some pretty nice video game prints, some artwork. I got a sick Dante print. Oh man, it looks so cool. And I bought my, let's see, what else did I get? I got a Shinobi print, Hatsuma. I love that game, and I had a commission done for him. What else? I got 2 Morgan prints. I'm gonna be getting a Morgan commission as well. So yeah, I got some pretty cool stuff. And also, when I was there, I met up with a guy that I haven't seen in a while. I used to play, for those that didn't know, I used to play Super Smash Bros. Melee. I was a huge tournament player back then. My friends and I, we would go to every single tournament. We would practice like every weekend. We were really into that game. And yeah, I met the guy that I met. Yeah, he used to play with us. He used to go to tournaments and stuff, and we would practice together. It was pretty cool. So yeah, that was Anime Expo. But yeah, oh man, trying to come back into the game after 3 weeks of not playing is pretty rough. But yeah. Oh, so the first 2 games in this set of Quest of Cosmic matches, these came from the previous set. So this was a while back, and I just wanted to include them before I deleted them, and I didn't want to just have them go to waste. So I threw them into this set. But yeah. So these are old matches, but the new matches that I recorded, for some reason they didn't have any sound. So yeah, you're gonna notice in some of the upcoming matches that they're not gonna have any sound, and yeah, it was annoying. I couldn't play with sound and I couldn't record sound, so pretty annoying. But yeah, and also they might be I was pretty rusty trying to get back into the thick of things. So you might notice a little bit of rust going on with the matches. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, this guy I went against, he had Chris. It was pretty cool seeing another Chris. But yeah, cause I never see it. I never see him online, and especially I never see him in ranked matches. So yeah, it can get pretty rare. And oh yeah. Okay, so I'm going against the same guy again. Magic's box. So yeah, unless he switches out another player, or unless he changes the order, it's probably gonna be Chris Mirror, I believe. Yep, Chris Mirror. Probably one of the only Chris Mirrors you will ever see in history. Yeah, you just never see that kind of thing happen. But yeah, let's see. Oh, there, yeah. Just a little, one shot led to 5 shots, which was half of Chris's life. It's crazy what Chris can do at full screen. And yeah, oh no, I dropped the combo. Should have been able to get the kill, but his Chris ended up, dropping out, or I dropped the combo and he ended up switching Chris out. So yeah, okay, yeah, I'm gonna switch in Morgan. Gotta let Chris heal a little bit. Oh yeah, there's a 3/4 screen fireball confirm. He tried to helm breaker me, and he just ate a fireball, and I confirmed into it. I ended up dropping the combo, but yeah, that's what happens sometimes. Oh wow, I didn't end up letting it finish, and he called his assist too. I probably would have nailed his assist if I just let Shadow Servant come out, but oh man, it's gotta be the mashing. Like I mashing doesn't do anything, but I just do it out of habit. And the game just interprets it as, oh, you want a DHC, so I'm gonna DHC for you. And I yell at the game, no game, I didn't want a DHC, but it does it anyway. Oh, it's so annoying. I gotta just drop the drop the controller so that I don't end up DHCing. I think that's what I have to do. But yeah, went into Mirror Hyper. He was teleporting, so it gets kind of hard fireball spamming with teleporters because it just changes the left, right, you know, fireball motions on you, and it just makes it feel awkward, and it kind of disorients you a little bit. So I didn't end up, you know, doing it right. Just trying. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I got the last hit. And Dante's gonna come in with hardly any health. Oh, there's a teleport. Oh, yeah. See, I got 2 hits there. I wasn't able to open him up though. Okay. Kind of a weird play. I'm not sure what he was trying to do. I would have just let Dante die if he was going to use X Factor with Arthur, because X Factor level 3 Arthur is much scarier than X Factor level 2. And it didn't really help. The healing didn't help Dante at all. He hardly had any red health, so kind of a weird play. Like I'm not sure what the opponent was going after with that one. Might have just been a Hail Mary. You know, just try to get something going, but yeah, it's pretty weird. Okay, so yeah, these are the games without sound. These are the ones that I just recorded yesterday. Just, you know, a word of caution, some of these are going to be pretty terrible. Like, you're going to wonder, like, you know, what exactly I was thinking of when I did that. Well, I probably wasn't thinking. I was probably just, like, you know, reacting. And some of these reactions are a little weird. Yeah, again, I'm just trying to get back, you know, into the thick of things. And sometimes it just doesn't want you know, to let me do the things that I want to do. Alright, yeah, just watch. I mean, yeah, I got his Ryu down pretty quickly. Of course I dropped, you know, whatever combo I was on, and I couldn't finish him off. And I'm getting his Nemesis down pretty quickly as well. And yeah, that team hyper was mainly, I was mainly trying to, you know, get him trying to jump in and attack me, and also I wanted to push his Nemesis away. I ended up kind of wasting the spacing that I got with that triple, with that team hyper, and he just kind of just jumped in on my Chris and killed him. So yeah, that was a pretty big waste. And drop combo there. I had a chance to, you know, open up Nemesis there. I didn't take it. A failed fireball there, which ends up being the death of Morgan probably if he finishes this combo, which he probably will. Yeah, he's just gonna hyper here and DHC. Yep, dead Morgan. So yeah, I mean, I'm just sitting there with Magneto, just like waiting. I don't know what I'm waiting for, but I mean, with Magneto, you wanna, you know, use his mobility to mix up opponents and, you know, just try to open them up, and that's not what I was doing. No. So yeah, I was doing everything wrong pretty much in this match. Kind of sums up what I was going through when I was trying to get back into things for online ranked games. Pretty well. So yeah, let's see what we got for the next match. Okay, so we got a Hagar Nova Wesker And man, yeah, I just don't want to get touched by Hagar. Well, actually, I don't know how much can he do off of a grab. I'm not actually sure. Okay, he wasn't able to get the hyper, or maybe he just decided not to. But I mean, that's not too much. Oh yeah, there's a good cross under, and this is gonna do some real damage. And am I gonna do? No, I'm not gonna do AC. Okay. Yeah, I just kind of went into like a little chip trap. Kind of just a term I just made up right now, but I've been working on some, chip traps with Chris, and it's basically, what it sounds like. It's just a setup where the opponent ends up in a position where he can't avoid, chip, and you want to do as much damage as you possibly can, as much chip damage as you possibly can, while he's in that position. And I remember watching a match. I can't remember if it was LLND or someone else, but that person had an amazing chip trap, so to speak. He basically did like a 700 to 800,000 combo, one bar, and the opponent ended up in the corner, and he ended up doing another like 2 to 300,000 damage only with chip. It was awesome. Like the opponent was push blocking Chris, and as Chris was getting pushed back, he was still doing chip. It was crazy, and he ended up at full screen, still doing chip. It was pretty awesome. I'm trying to get I'm trying to do stuff like that. My team is pretty limited in assist wise because I'm using Morgan's meter assist, so I really only have Disruptor to work with. But yeah, I'm trying to come up with some chip setups like that. But yeah, it was pretty cool. So yeah, I'm I wasn't even paying attention to the game, but I guess I ended up winning. Yeah, I somehow won, I guess. All right, so we got a She-Hulk Nova and Hawkeye, was it? Yeah, Hawkeye. Okay. And She-Hulk is one of those characters that Chris can zone out pretty easily. I mean, because she doesn't really have very much in terms of projectiles, but this player has Hawkeye, and Hawkeye makes things a little more difficult for Chris, mainly because of when Hawkeye shoots out his arrows, when they pass over mines, they cause them to blow up. So that automatically makes it a lot harder to zone out She-Hulk. It's pretty annoying, but I mean, yeah, that's kind of one of the things that you have to deal with. And yeah, oh, okay, I'm gonna go into level 3. This probably isn't gonna kill. She-Hulk has way too much health. Yeah, and I messed up the Shadow Servant, of course. But yeah, Hawkeye makes things a little bit harder for Chris to zone out. With Morgan, I don't really have to deal with it because I'm always up in the air, and those arrows don't reach up there. So, okay, yep, I'm gonna go into this combo, and I'm probably gonna attack afterwards. Yep, into Magneto. Everything's looking good. Oh, no, no, no. I did an extra medium, and it floated the character too high. That sucks. And yeah, I'm actually uncertain what to do in this situation. Like, with Magneto going against Hawkeye, do I just sit there and disrupt her? Like, because I'm pretty sure Hawkeye's arrows beat out Disruptor in terms of priority, but they might not beat it out in terms of speed. So I'm not sure exactly. But yeah, I remember this match really, really well because I tried to X Factor to save Magneto and it didn't work. and then I tried to X Factor to not get hit by the Gimlet after I did my Mirror Hyper, and that didn't work. And then he ended up doing another Gimlet, which I tried to X Factor, and that didn't work. And then by the time, I was able to do my X Factor, I was down to like, a sliver of health, and by then it didn't even matter what I did. So probably a combination of lag and me just being newbie trying to come back into ranked games after after not playing for 3 weeks. But yeah, that's what happens. So I'm going against the Wolverine, Frank, and Wesker. And yeah, I was able to force Wolverine out. I could have killed him, but yeah, messed up on that mind confirm. And yeah, he's basically just trying to, counter zone me with Wesker. Pretty much his only character that he can deal with the zoner is Wesker. He can't do it with Frank, and he seriously can't do it with Wolverine. And I get a good Magnum confirm, but I'm not able to get the hyper off for whatever reason. It's stupid how I'm just messing up on basic stuff. Oh, was this gonna hit? Chris just fell right through all of those hits. That was crazy. Tag his Wolverine a little bit. And yeah, he's gonna finish off Chris. Yep. So I got Morgan coming in, and she's gonna open up right away. It's not gonna do very much damage unless he chooses to use X Factor. Nope. Decided not to. And yeah, he's gonna lose his Wolverine for sure. And wow, yeah, these oh man, Weskers, they love doing that hyper raw a lot. And with Morgan, I always like to have a fireball out on the screen. If you've ever noticed, how I play, I always have a fireball out, and that Wesker hyper is not gonna get off for sure. And wow, yeah, just a little cross under mix up with Magneto. X Factor into level 3, and I'm not sure if this is gonna kill. It might. Oh, it was really close, but yeah, just a little. He was in the corner, so I was able to follow up. I could have went into attack, which I could have went into an airstream with Morgan, into another hyper, into another tack, into a whole nother tack combo with Magneto. But yeah, none of that was even necessary. So yeah, but yeah, that's gonna be it for this set of games, and I'll have more coming up. But yeah, I'll catch you guys again later. Peace.